Good to see you again, and I welcome all of you once again to Good Evening, Brad 360 tonight from Tema. I welcome all of you. Tonight we are going to discuss the third element of Brad 360, and that is excellent human relations. Excellent human relation. And the subtopic is getting the best out of people. Getting the best out of people. Viewers, come with me and let's welcome our guests and get started the talk. Welcome, Naneria.
Thank you, boss. What's that?
Pache.
That is photo.
What's this, sir? Yes, welcome once again. All right, getting the best out of people.
Yes, getting the best out of people.
Getting the best out of people.
Yes, getting the best out of people.
Naneria, we started relations with people. How do we get the best out of them?
We have, it's very simple.
Okay.
There may be various ways that people will talk about getting the best out of people.
Okay.
But there's one thing that will enable you to get the best out of people. Whether you are a Muslim or a Christian or an atheist or whatever you are, and that is found in the Holy Bible, and it is found in the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 37 to 40. And I read Matthew 22, 37 to 40. Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments." So when you love your neighbor as yourself,
Okay.
you never harm your neighbor. You will always get the best out of your neighbor because you want the best for yourself, and that is what you will get for your neighbor.
What is this best we are getting out of the people?
What is this best that we are getting out of people? Can you explain your question?
Yes, I'm saying that the topic is getting the best out of the people. So what is it that it is the best that we have to get from the people we get?
It varies. It varies. There are so many ways in which you can get the best out of people. The main way that people think about when they think about getting the best out of people is getting money out of them. Yes!
Sika.
Goody! Dash! Kwacha! But there are other ways in which you can get the best out of people. If you are married to somebody and you don't behave yourself, it will be war in your house. Yes or no?
Yeah.
If you have a child and you don't train the child right, you don't relate well with your child will disobey you, the prodigal son. Even that, the child was trained right and the child went away. So it's all to say that when you want to get the best out of people, there are various ways in which you can get the best out of people.
Okay.
But primarily, you want to get the best relationship with them and get them to do what you desire.
As we desire getting best out of people, do we also consider that we are going to face challenges? I mean, regarding to the fact that we are trying to get the best out of people, is there any challenges we'll be encountering?
There are many challenges that you can encounter because you're dealing with human beings. Everybody has their own personality. Some people are tall, some people are not so tall, some people are big, some people are small, some people get angry quickly. There are all sorts of people in the world. Many different kinds of people. So it's up to you to appeal to God. We rely a lot on God in our conversations.
Yes, please.
First thing is you pray before you interact. You pray. You ask God to guide you. You ask God to guide your mouth in your conversation with the person so that you don't say something that the person will find offensive. Because if the person finds something offensive, you'll take it out of you. Let's wrap up.
All right, as we bring the program to an end, keep sharing the program and keep your comment active. Now, then we are bringing the program to an end. What now should we do to get out the best from the people?
There's a simple way, Domi, and that way, the simple way to get the best out of people is to have a relationship with your Father, God. God made a person.
Yes.
Didn't God make you? Didn't God make Big Fish? Didn't God make Nanaya? Didn't God make me?
It's God. So the best way to get the best out of people is to have relation with God. People, this is where we bring the program to an end. It's Good Evening on Brad 360, brought to you by Kaniacom Enterprise. You have a good night, sound sleep. See you again. Bye. Yes, yes.
1 week's time, we shall meet again. People, it's good to see you. We wish you all the very best. And don't forget,
Okay.
23, 12, 23.
Tema. 23, 12, 23.
See you all around the world. No side.